Hello everyone, welcome to Wild Rose Nursing Classes. Today we will discuss about steps that are required to be a registered nurse in Alberta, Canada. So let's start with it. When we talk about being a registered nurse in Canada, these days Alberta and Nova Scotia, these are the fastest provinces to provide you with their eligibility to write NCLEX RN because we do not need NNAS report for this thing. So as per CRNA, if you are actively registered in India, Australia, UK, US, Philippines, New Zealand, Jamaica, Nigeria, or Ireland, you are actually eligible to write NCLEX RN. So let's see the steps that are required for this. The steps to follow. There are 5 steps that we need to follow to get registered. First is create your account, then confirm the competency, demonstrate your eligibility, prepare to practice, pay and declare. Step 1. Create your account. So for this, you need to go to CRNA website. When you go to CRNA website and College Connect, there you will see this option on that page that says substantial equivalence applicants. That means internationally educated nurses who are not registered in any Canadian jurisdiction. And then you will see another option. When you click on substantial equivalence applicants, it will take you to next page, and at the end of that web page you'll find 5 steps to permit. And when you click this, it'll ask you to start your application. And let's start your application. There are a few questions that you need to answer before we move forward. First, they ask, have you held registration with CRNA before? The answer has to be no. Are you currently registered in Canada? No. Have you passed NCLEX RN? Now there are 2 options. One is yes, one is no. So let's go with no first. Would you like to attempt NCLEX RN exam? Yes. Do you have active permit in the listed countries? If you are from India, Australia, New Zealand, US, UK, Ireland, Nigeria, Jamaica, yes, then it'll take you to start your application. Once you hit this tab to start your application, you will see the option to create your account. Then you need to choose the date before we move forward. So with Alberta, the licenses usually expire 30th of September every year. So their licenses are from October 1st to next year, 30th of September. So for this year, the licenses has been renewed from 1st of October 2023 and will expire on 30th of October 2024. Then you need to provide with valid email to receive a code. Once you receive a code, you enter the code and then you hit next. It'll take you to next page and that will say enter your personal information. When you enter your personal information, make sure your name matches with your legal documents, and then you create the password. Your account is created, you pay the fee. Once you pay the fee, then only your last step is completed and you are done with step 1, that is create your account. Then another option, if you have passed NCLEX RN. We were discussing about no. Now if yes, do you have current active permit in any country? If it says yes, then continue to create an account, and all you need to do is you need to provide proof of result of NCLEX RN and your nursing education, and then you will get the pop-ups accordingly about your other requirements. And if you do not have current active permit in any country, then you still need to provide them with the currency of practice along with other requirements that are needed to be registered as a registered nurse in Alberta, Canada. Then step 2. Confirm your competency. For this thing, you have registration, education, and English language proficiency. For registration, if you have passed NCLEX RN already, you can provide them with your result or your candidate report, or if you're registered in US, you can provide them with your US registration. And for education, verification of registration from one of the following: Australia, India, Ireland, Jamaica, New Zealand, Nigeria, Philippines, UK, or US. Or if you have received your NNS report saying your study is comparable or somewhat comparable, that will also make you eligible to write NCLEX RN with CRNA. Then education credential assessment from WES, IQAS, CES, ICAS, ICES. Then another thing you need is English language proficiency. Either you have CELBIN, or if you're in Canada and you are working in any field, you can provide verification from your employer. Or if you have passed NCLEX RN, you can provide them with their candidate report, or your NNS advisory report should also work for this thing, because if your language of instruction in your nursing school was English, then also they might waive off this requirement. Now let's move to step 3. Demonstrate your eligibility. For this thing, you need to complete the following steps. First is currency of practice. That means there will be a few questions on College Connect that you need to answer, and they will determine your currency of practice. Currency of practice is if you are currently working wherever you are registered, you are actively working, and usually they will count your number of hours from the date of application and going back 5 years. Like if we are in 2023, you need to go back 5 years, and within those 5 years you should have 1125 hours. Then continuing competence. This is not required if you are not registered in Canada yet. Then good character. You need to submit criminal record check. If in Canada, complete it online on College Connect, and if you're outside Canada, you need to obtain it locally and submit it to the College of Registered Nurses of Alberta. Then another thing is fitness to practice. That'll also be the questionnaire. You need to attest the questions on College Connect that you are fit to practice as a registered nurse. Let's move to step 4. Prepare to practice in Alberta. Now they have their other requirements that are needed to get registered in Alberta. First is jurisprudence. You need to complete 2 e-learning modules on College Connect. Then another is professional liability. You need to purchase CNPS coverage, that is Canadian Nurses Protection Society. That's around $88. Then step 5 is pay and declare. Make the payment for your permit. Now step 5 is actually the time when you pay for your permit. Review your application, confirm its accuracy. Once your payment is done, you have met all the requirements for all the step 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are at the step number 5. Your payment is done. You review your application and confirm its accuracy. Once that is done, you will be issued your license if you meet all the requirements. And this is thank you everyone, with special thanks to CRNA. This video was created with their help, as all the information is present on CRNA website. Contact us for NNAS, CRNA, AFRA, NCLEX RN, CPNRE, REXPN, and our contact number is 639-998-8490, Wild Rose Nursing Classes. Thank you and have a great day.